We must pay homage to him.
So what I would ask from the folks who've absorbed mech stuff, because my mech knowledge goes to SD and like a couple of episodes in Adult Swim. What would you recommend any mech anime that could hold a candle to like what Attack on Titan's done in the story wise, like that people should watch? Because I think we kind of got an adjacent there. So for those people who are like, oh damn, if that's true, then because I've seen a lot of people that are like, you know, enjoy Attack on Titan. And I think what always comes next when you're a new fan into an anime like that is like, how can I watch? They say more anime, but what they really want is more of that. Like, like you watch Death Note, you're like, how can I watch more Death Note?
This is my thing. I think that people are, you know, humans are fascinated with gore. And I think the gory part of it is why people latched on to Attack on Titan. I have not run into a mech anime that brings the same level of gore.
Right.
You will get the same level of violence, but it's like, well, it's a robot. It'll be blood and bones. You don't feel it the same way. So I'm going to go ahead and be the nigga that say as a mild mech watcher that you're not going to find anything that meets that exact same requirements. But if you want political intrigue where some nigga should not in any way, shape, or form come across this dope tech, but somehow this nigga get it, this broke loose nigga get it, and starts a revolutionary, that's every mech anime period.
Pretty much.
I'm going to throw out Code Geass. I always point that out. That's a solid mech
That's
anime.
another crossover joint, though.
Like Code Geass is cold. My nigga Lelouch will put them things on light. Gurren Lagann is always a good one. It's fun. I mean, I'm not gonna say Gundam because everybody know Gundam. So if you ain't watch it, you ain't gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll name those two that are close.
Pretty much ditto to what Player 5 said. The biggest plus that AOT has, as far as like looking at it from like a mecha anime standpoint, is that it gives you the mecha with the human relations of it. Because the Gundam, you see it more technologically based because of also the interstellar warfare and the actual fighting like actually in space. So you kind of, because it's in like a completely different plane that we just don't have a lot of information / relationship with, you're more disconnected and can still like watch said like action or blah and be like, yo, mecha. But bringing it back down simply to Earth, that becomes like the tough part. And AOT was able to do that for you. That said, again, big ups to suggestions. I'm going Legon as well as Code Geass. If you're looking for the closest Gundams, just to list off a name, would probably be, in my experience, Iron-Blooded Orphans. That does get into, like, first off, it's mostly on Earth as far as like the fighting goes, so that's a plus. 2 is newish, so the animation and the fighting is clean. And then 3, it still gives you the human gore aspect that you don't see in a lot of Gundam series. So as far as like the closest Gundam, in my opinion, it's at least Iron-Blooded Orphans, if you want to check out that episode.
I want to throw one more out there that I think has a similar feel. Eureka 7.
That's on the list. That's a classic. That's a classic.
The airborne mech shit.
It has a tough female that has to protect a male, but somehow the male is still the main character. They got like a mystical element that leaves you wondering up into the end of the show. And then when people fight, like Jugga just said, it's not on space, it's on Earth, so you get that realism. And then you get blown out they mech and start falling to the ground. Like, you know what's about to happen to that nigga. You know what I'm saying? He dead. Then they also do like mini missions where it's like the people and not the mechs. You know what I mean? Like, And yeah, the only mech that matters is that Rekka. Everybody else can just stay off them motherfuckers.